They did the Uncle Phil.
It was like, just to let you know, they waited till I was having a great day. Oh, I had a kid in the car too. I had my little cousin in the car. I'm like, we finna go to Freddy's. I'm like, we finna go to this place called Freddy's. It's a nice little like food place. Like it's pretty much like a Steak and Shake. So I'm like, yeah, we finna go to Freddy's. We eating good out here. Get into the line, lady. Yeah, I just want to let you know that your services aren't needed anymore. I'm like, really? Okay. I was like, well, Kyrie, we going to McDonald's. Freddy too expensive. Like, I'm like, this is what it is. Yeah, he had to let my cousin suffer, man.
Y'all gotta adapt.
It ain't make no sense, man. So I just to let y'all know, I am a great worker. The economy just want to do me dirty, man.
So they say.
The economy just want to do me dirty, man. We all can't be when you look at Devin, you go into Devin's job. It's like that SpongeBob episode where there's like thousands of employee of the month faces, and it's all Devin's.
All me.
And it's all him, and he clean up everyone. He got a little duster in the duster around. He just, oh my god. Don't talk too close to it. Don't talk too close to it. Back up.
Don't talk too close. See,
that's Devin. Look.
That's why I don't get featured in Denver. See,
that's why I don't get featured. You're right. Devin sleep in his car. He sleep in his car like he pulls into his job 2 hours early, sleeps in the car so he won't be late. The alarm go off an hour before. He only gets an hour of sleep, wakes up, runs in. He has to beat the guy that's gonna unlock the door to get into his job.
Like, I let him in.
Yeah, Devin actually stole his keys. He actually made himself a brand new copy.
I'd be like, dang, it's crazy. This set look just like yours, huh? Like, ain't that something?
Man, I'm telling you, Devin walk out like Seth Rollins when they tell him it's time to clock out. He no. That's not how this is gonna work, pal.
Seth Rollins, that dude, man.
Oh, I love him. Look. I can't talk to this man about the Seth Rollins because after he didn't disrespected him the other week. Look,
I ain't disrespect nobody. Seth Rollins, man. Look, I ain't disrespect nobody. Everything I say be straight facts. If it's disrespectful, I mean, that's life. It's a gray area everywhere. If we put a 6 on the ground, you look at it, you think it's a 9. I think it's a 6. You're not wrong, and I'm not right. So
I feel like, what?
See, I be pulling out these analogies on them.
I'm telling you, man.
See, look, I'm gonna say one thing. If I give you a plant,
look. Thank you. We all needed that Scott Steiner lesson. Well, class is ended. Class is ended. I was trying to say something Scott Steiner related, but I just couldn't. I couldn't think of nothing in time. So let's just start it here, since the show ain't officially start yet. Hello, all, and welcome to the Heel Turn Podcast. I'm your host, Isaiah Jackson Jr. The man. Look, y'all hear that? Y'all hear that? For those on YouTube, y'all can't hear that, but listen. Boom, boom. That's the last time you guys will be hearing that for 4 episodes. Devin Lee Crowns, how you doing today?
I got the chips stacked against me, but I'm used to it. It is what it is. I'm feeling pretty ecstatic. I'm feeling motivated. I'm feeling energetic, and I'm ready to be right come Saturday.
Good. Then let's get right into it. Dang, why are you backing up like you like scared? It's like you just like moved away from something without being disrespectful. We just kind of like he's like this Saturday. Like, I was like, what?
It's lurking. Like, who knows, man?
Look,
I might not have to show up next week, or I might.
So, dang. So it's saying that we won't be seeing Devin next week. No, but let's get right. Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying I face my L's, unlike some people.
Oh no, I stayed here. I was here for what? When you first got into the Heel Turn, I'm always right. That man always wrong. Then as soon as 2022 hit, man, everything just changed. The tides have turned. But we have to get into our Money in the Bank predictions since we're arguing over who's right and who's wrong and what's going on. Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre versus Sheamus versus Omos versus Sami Zayn versus Riddle versus the most dangerous man in this match to be determined. Devin, even though we don't know who's the final guy in this match, who you got for now?
For now, I'm gonna actually go with Drew.
You're going Drew McIntyre.
Yes.
Can I get a reason?
Well, wait, hold on.
I was like, you scared me for a second. He just Drew.
I was like, yeah, Drew. But well, I look at it this way. Out of all those people, you know, if I'm picking Drew, a runner-up would have been like a Seth Rollins, but you know, he still got Cody, you know, lurking around. So I don't think, you know, Seth Rollins gonna have that happy ending just yet. But your boy Drew, I mean, he's just a powerhouse that's just in the waitings, man. You know, all he needs is that one moment, and he gonna come back on top. I'm not saying he gonna beat the Tribal Chief, but I'm saying he gonna be back in that picture out of all those people that we've named. Because Riddle, even if he do win, he can't challenge Roman, because Roman did that to him already. And I can't see Sheamus really, you know, he already been on that road before. Ain't nobody trying to see that again. So that's why I got Drew.
That's great. I got Seth freaking Rollins going into this match. It was going to be Riddle. I was thinking Riddle but you put out a really great point. He can't go up against Roman anymore. So obviously that's going to ruin some things. But I think it's going to be Seth. Seth is going to be the one to take the title away from Roman. It's going to be the recreation of 2015. 2015. Cool. Devin's my year corrector. I'd be like, WrestleMania 7? No, you stupid. How many times I gotta teach you this lesson?
I gotta teach you the lesson, old man.
I be scared. I gotta get my years right. But yeah, 2015, when Seth Rollins pulled out a Usain Bolt. That I have never seen a man run that fast.
The heist of the century.
I'm saying the heist of the century. And look, I think he's
on the ground.
And this is why I think he'll do it again. He said nobody's got Roman's number like he do. Because if we don't know, Roman, he didn't stack him. He didn't stack Seth. He didn't rack Seth up. He didn't even defeat Seth Rollins. Seth Rollins beat him in their last outing. So when you put it like that, Roman's struggling a little bit there. I don't think, when was the last time Roman beat Seth? I don't know. Has it happened? Yeah. So Seth Rollins for the win, for the Money in the Bank. I'm going to skip the women's Money in the Bank right now. I want to talk about another women's championship, another women's match. And that's for the Raw Women's Championship, Bianca Belair versus Carmella. Devin, why do you have Bianca Belair winning this match?
Dang, you already know, man. I mean, you could at least let me think about all this. Yeah, I'm sorry. You know, all respect to Carmella, but I can't go against the EST at all. She is on a roll, and I don't see it ending no time soon. Maybe until Rhea get back in the picture, maybe, but yeah, I don't know about that. EST for the win to retain her Raw Women's Championship.
Yeah, no, same. I agree. There's literally nothing else to say about that. Carmella, zero momentum. She sits there because Rhea got injured. Ronda Rousey versus Natalya. Devin, why do you have Ronda Rousey winning this match?
See, you ain't gonna keep doing this to me, man.
It's just I got to do it to the most predictable matches.
No, I mean you gotta, you're right. I mean, yeah, Ronda Rousey retain her SmackDown Women's Championship because if Natalya was on this crazy, like, destructive run, making everybody on SmackDown tap out, which I think she probably could with majority, but that's not what we've seen so far. So going into that, her winning would make no sense. So Ronda Rousey for the win.
Devin, why was What did Natalya do in NXT earlier this year?
She just went down there to put over Cora Jade. Knows it. Not put over, but
No, you're right. To put
well,
over.
I'm just, yeah. I guess like I think when I say put over, I'm like, oh, he won, but I'm like, you don't really have to win to be put over, obviously.
Yeah, no, to put over Cora Jade. This is her role now. It's sad to say. Ronda Rousey's next. So Ronda Rousey for the win. We have the United States Championship match. Theory taking on Bobby Lashley. Devin, who do you got?
Yeah, man, this is tough.
Is that sweat? No, I'm just playing. I'm like, is that?
No, I just I'm just thinking like future wise, like what could be going on. Shoot, I'm gonna say Theory actually, but before anybody slaps me, or they ain't gonna slap me because I'm me. But before I get attacked, let's think about this Theory, right? He's not a good guy, he's gonna do something. He got Vince McMahon, and I wouldn't say in his pocket, but in his corner sometimes. So I mean, Bobby ain't gonna be facing a real even battlefield. If it's just him and Theory, yeah, I'm taking Bobby, but I just feel like Theory, if he really want to be that dude, he gonna have to figure out a way to topple the Almighty, and I think that's exactly what he'll do. And maybe John Cena try to challenge back for his United States Championship. That's where I'm thinking that's gonna lead to. So I can't see Bobby taking it from Theory, and it wouldn't make sense after that. So I'm picking Theory for this to retain his United States Championship against Bobby Lashley. As much as I didn't want to say it, I got to.
I'm glad we have you on record saying this because, man, what the hell? Look, I got Bobby Lashley for the win, and this is why I got Bobby Lashley. Theory doesn't need the United States Championship to fight against John Cena. This could be his way of him losing the championship to Bobby Lashley. John Cena, like, see, I told you ain't working hard enough, and you had the nerve to talk to me about my jorts. Man, get up out of here. And so Theory, like, man, you come back down here and you say that to my face again. All right, here, it's still, no, it's June been gone. He's like, okay, it's Rey Mysterio's 20th anniversary. Let me come down real fast. Because I think it's July is Rey Mysterio's anniversary. Or was it this month too? It was either this month or July. Summertime.
Yeah,
it's summertime. So John Cena's like, whatever, it don't matter. I can beat that ass, whatever. So John Cena comes back in town. And then whatever happens. I don't think Theory needs a title to go up against John Cena. And I think his reign ran its course. He's heelish. I do like what he's doing. But when you're going up against Bobby Lashley, what is the point? If you beat Bobby Lashley, why does Bobby Lashley need that? Bobby Lashley was just WWE champion twice. And we got Austin Theory just mopping the floor with this man.
I didn't say he was gonna mop the floor. I said he was gonna have to do something.
A loss is in the words of Devin Lee Crimes, a loss is a loss.
That don't mean you got mopped. You have to like he gonna pick Bobby up and just mop the floor with him. I say he gonna have to do something dastardly to get it.
But according to you, a loss is a loss, a win is a win.
This is true, but I mean, you gotta look at it. You can have a loss, but it depends on how you looked when you lost. Some people look strong when they lose.
If Bobby Lashley loses to Theory, no, that's just.
It depends on how it happened.
No, I don't care. I don't care how it happens. Theory doesn't have a manager. So like him doing whatever by himself. He doesn't. Vince McMahon ain't coming out there. If Vince McMahon come out there, is he Umaga? Look, rest his soul. He's not Umaga. He's not Umaga. He's not Vince McMahon. I need a phone call. Hey man, Donald Trump acting up again. I need Umaga over here. Devin needs some more entertainment. We got to bring Trump back.
Hey.
But look, when you're looking at it, I just don't see how Bobby Lashley. What I can see a Theory has a whole lot to gain from this. Do he need that right now? No, he don't even have that many wins like that. That man just lost to Pat McAfee, and you want him to beat Bobby Lashley, man. Not you, but just you want people want him to beat Bobby Lashley. That don't even make any sense. So Bobby Lashley for the win. I mean,
You acting like I want this. I'm just saying. I'm just swallowing the tough pill here.
No, I like it. I like it. I like your thought process. I just get riled up sometimes, and I don't mean it. Actually, I do. I'm lying. Lacey Evans. No, Lacey Evans, Alexa Bliss, Liv Morgan, Raquel Rodriguez, Asuka, Shotzi, and Becky Lynch. All these women in the Money in the Bank ladder match. Devin, you already said you have Liv Morgan. You know who the final contestant is, which was Becky Lynch. Does your answer change?
No, sir. My answer does not change. I'm a man of me word, and I'm standing next to it all day. And the reason I say so is because, like I just said, I'm a man of my word. I'm not going to back down at all. No matter how many rocks or stones this man want to toss at me, I'm dodging them like I'm Goku. But when you look at this match, I'm picking Liv Morgan because you heard it. Everybody, I don't know why you here, Liv. You ain't got no championship. And that's how you get there. Money in the Bank is your big golden opportunity to help you make that next step. Now, I'm taking it one step at a time. Let's first get the briefcase, and then we'll look down the road then. But the strongest contender I looked in this match was a Becky Lynch. But I feel like she still has a bit more further to fall for her great, and I mean, it's been great character work. I'm telling you. But I'm picking Liv Morgan because I think this is time. I was wrong last year, and I'm not going to be wrong this year.
Okay. I'm leaning towards three people, actually.
Got him leaning. See, got him leaning.
I'm cut in between Raquel Gonzalez. I'm cut between Alexa Bliss, and I'm cut between Becky Lynch. I'll excuse a Becky Lynch because she's out of control right now. If she gets the Money in the Bank briefcase, I'm a beast. I'm gonna be like, okay, that's enough. Like, we've seen enough of her. So that's the only way I get her out. Raquel Gonzalez is still pretty much new. Alexa Bliss, I don't know. I just don't know. I wouldn't give it to Liv Morgan either. Have you seen that promo with her? The segment with her and Alexa Bliss.
Look, I told you that
they talk like kindergartners.
That look. So why you trying to put all this on Liv, or you trying to put on both? Because I feel like you trying to put it all on Liv.
I'm putting it on both, but if you want Liv to win this Money in the Bank briefcase, it ain't entertaining.
I told you, promo wise, I'll admit it's hard for me to defend, but with more different how can I put her in a different circle of context, I feel like she could probably improve there. But look, man, how we get from this Money in the Bank briefcase to these promos? See what I'm saying?
Because look, imagine this: Liv Morgan wins the briefcase. We have to see her the next day on Monday Night Raw with the briefcase, spit a promo.
But see, then she can be cocky about it. Like, yeah, I did that. Y'all said I wasn't gonna do. Look, when you do stuff, you get to talk about the stuff you done. She ain't really done nothing yet, so she really can't. That's like, I'm telling you, that whole thing when everybody was in the ring. I don't know why you even talking, Liv. You ain't got no championship. I mean, it's true, but it's up to her to change it. And when she finally gets that opportunity, she can just be, look, I got this briefcase. One of y'all champions out here getting whooped and can't defend yourself. I'm there. That's all it is. Take it how you want. She could do this and turn heel. Little heel turn. I hate to see it, but I hate to see who, if she did to like Bianca or somebody, I hate to see it. But
so who does the heel turn? Liv Morgan or Bianca Belair?
Liv Morgan.
But then again, Bianca Belair could lose the title to a heel, and Liv Morgan could come running out there, but she's not going to be my choice. I'm gonna just choose the safe route and go Becky Lynch. I say there's going to be a bunch of people pissed off in Vegas, so it is what it is. Either way, we both lost. Let's just put it there. I'm happy with it. Devin, the final match. Not the final match, but the final match we're going to talk about. The undisputed WWE Tag Team Championship match. The Usos taking on the Street Profits. Devin, who you got?
Oh man, I'm gonna pick the Usos, and I only sound very just down about it because don't get me wrong, I like the Usos, but I also like the Street Profits. But the Usos have just been untouchable when it comes to the big match. I mean, granted, people getting the upper hand on them in these little matches on SmackDown, a little Raw. They've been wrestling Riddle for the longest time. But when it comes down to it, when the championships are on the line, have we been able to bet against the Usos? No. So therefore, as painful as it is for me, I'm gonna have to side with the Usos in this match.
Why is that paying you?
Because I really want the Street Profits to finally get that much needed change, a pace for them. I feel like they're running on a treadmill, just going the same place, like all right. But again, it's like, I won't even invoke the man's name into this because I already know what you're bringing him up for. But when I look at the Usos, when they go up against some people I may be rocking with, it's just a bad case of, once again, of being the right person but at the wrong time.
I got the Street Profits. I'm sorry. You do not need to hold the titles for this long while your cousin's on part-time duty. So in saying that,
somebody got to hold it down.
Yeah, I'm like, y'all the ones, but your cousin is the reason why y'all got both the titles. Y'all wasn't gonna beat Randy and Riddle that easy, but a win's a win. So when you're looking at it, when I'm looking at it like that, they just barely beat RK, bro. The Street Profits still on a hot streak. We already talked about how good Montez Ford look. We talked about how pretty good Angelo Dawkins look right now. They're super serious. They ain't playing at all. They talked to Big Match John, and John gave them all that advice in the world on Monday Night Raw. So they feeling it. And I got the Street Profits for the win because the Usos, what's the point of, we don't know when's the next time we're going to see your cousin, to be honest. So for you to be holding the titles this long, Roman ain't going to be that disappointing in y'all. So the Street Profits for the win. So we'll have our predictions posted on Twitter, on Instagram. Winner usually gets bragging rights, but this Money in the Bank match is something serious, especially the women's one. So that one we got to keep an eye on. We got to put a huge star on that. If Devin loses for 4 episodes, the man will have no intro. Now here. He will have an intro in his NXT review. Okay, maybe not one, maybe not. I'll probably skip an NXT review. It'll probably be one NXT review. He won't have it just so I can clown him. And I won't tell him. So he's just gonna randomly just be recording. Like, I think I'm gonna just keep talking. I don't know if there's music behind me, but greetings and salutations.
Let me say this. I don't even know if she gonna hear it. Liv Morgan, please, man. You see what he trying to do to me? He trying to take away. He trying to take away my introduction. People not even gonna know who I am until I say greetings and salutations. So you're gonna have to climb that ladder and take that briefcase so I can prove that I'm that dude when it comes to predictions. 2022 ain't been pretty nice to me, man, but it's always time for a turnaround. You be going down the road as long as you want. It's always time to make that Yui. And I got to make that Yui, so let's get that money.
And let's get to the man, the myth, the legend, John Cena. Look, John Cena returned to Monday Night Raw this past Raw. And Devin, what day did John Cena debut?
It was a June 20. I sound like Triple H right now. Hold on, give me 1 second. It was June 20. June 26th.
Final answer.
Hold on.
Oh my God.
It was June 26th.
Final answer.
2002. That was
Final-
my final answer. Yeah. Man, you finna throw some at me.
I had to be sure. I didn't want you to be like, man, that was my final answer. I'll choke you. But John Cena came back to Monday Night Raw after debuting June. I'm getting to it. Let me relax, my brother, man. Jesus, you see, he was about to choke me out through Zoom. Like, relax, it's cool. He like, you gotta tell me about John Cena. Tell me about John Cena. Nah, but look, on Monday Night Raw, John Cena came back after debuting on SmackDown June 27th.
What did I say?
26. Yeah, he not trying to cheat. That's what I said. What you mean? See, that's why I'm glad we got this recorded. I'm glad I heard recorded in progress. Oh man. But look, John Cena came back. He fought back tears. Like I almost let one loose. John Cena came out. Obviously, he did what he does. Spit one of a great promo as he usually does. And he said, this 20th anniversary is very important to me because it means that you have allowed me to do this for 2 decades. He said, it's never been lost on me that each and every single time I stand in this, it's because you allow it. Guys over the years have created an environment for me to be my true self. I need to thank you for moments like this. I need to say thank you for making me who I am. That's true. That's John. And yeah, he goes on to say that if WWE prepared him for anything, and that's beyond movies. He said that's, beyond like Fast and the Furious. And he said Peacemaker. And then Devin did the little dance, did a little hip thrust when he said it. But he goes on to say, you have made me a better human being. When I say that WWE has prepared me for anything, I mean it's because of you, and your reactions are invested in me. Jesus Christ. And he goes on to say, and finally, it's been 20 years and I'm 45 years old. I only state that because I don't know when you're going to see me again. And I'm not saying you won't, but I just don't know when that time's going to be. So I need to say this now. And it ain't going to be, and somebody was chanting one more match. And he's like, no, it's not going to be one more match. And I fainted. Oh, he didn't say that, but I personally fainted. He goes on to say, don't worry about it. I need to say this. Anything I do outside of this is never just me. It's all about coming together. This is all about we. This is the sound of us. We never give up. We're just getting started. And if you want some, come get some. Devin, what did you think of John Cena's promo on Monday Night Raw?
It was very touching. And that's how John Cena's promos are. They just stop it. I heard that little sticker,
very
touching.
He
just made me sound like this creep. Oh, very touching. But no, John Cena, man, like I said, he is the GOAT at snatching you with a promo and just making you feel everything. Pause. But man, it was a roller coaster, man. It's crazy. Like I thought John Cena when I was a kid was gonna be around forever. Because that was our generation. That was our, however you want to put him up, whatever pedestal you want to use, that was him. And I just got to put this out here. I know I've talked about it multiple times, but it still hurt. John Cena, man, I got nothing but respect for you. You're one of my favorite wrestlers of all time. But you broke a young man's heart. What is bought him tickets to a WWE live event in Hammond at the Civic Center, and you was supposed to be going against Chris Jericho, and you showed, man. Showed. Shawn Michaels had to take your spot. It was great to see that. It was great to see Heartbreak Kid, though. But it would have been nice to see John Cena. But every time we bring that man's name up, that pain comes back, and I feel better when I get to talk about it. So. John, if you ever, in the Midwest area, I'll let it go. If, you pop up for your boy, and, all these hard feelings will go away, it's water under the bridge, as they say. But yeah, that's my spill. It's great to see John Cena on TV. I can't see him in real life, but it's all good. What I mean? That's the whole gimmick, isn't it? You can't see me. I mean, he really was not playing that day, was he? Huh?
Daniel Bryan did the same thing to you, ain't it?
Well, Daniel Bryan, I understood. He literally, he had a concussion or something.
Oh, yeah, he sure did get injured.
But John Cena, they didn't even tell me why. Tony Chimmel came out and just, in the best way he could, John Cena will not be here today. Like, that's all he said. He didn't say John Cena foot hurt, his toe hurt, none of that. Just John Cena ain't going to be. I thought he just looked and said, Devin going to be out there? I'm good.
Dang, something really like scarring could have happened to this man. And Devin just like, Showed I hate you.
I mean, like I told you from the start, it's all about perspective. That's my perspective. I was like, look, I wouldn't think about that stuff. I was 2009. I was 10 years old. I'm 24 now. So I mean, just
I wasn't thinking about that stuff, but I'm 24 and I'm pissed.
I mean, just like it was just hurt. Like I came home and I was like, John Cena won that. It just that was my hero, man, and my hero just didn't show up, man. But I'm all good and I got a new one now, and he be doing that. I'm saying he did that to John Cena last year, so that's why when they was spitting on him, I was like, get him. I was like,
we gonna get to that in a minute, but we got to talk about John Cena's ugly ass belt that they just made for him. They made the John Cena Legacy title. There's only going to be 500 made, and thank God.
I got 8,
man. I would buy one, but every day I look at it, I'd be like, man, John, you wrong for this. Like you definitely disrespectful for this one. Devin, what is your thoughts on the title? Did you see the title?
I did. It was very underwhelming, and I mean, I just looked at it like it's a John Cena belt. Like I could just literally download that on WWE 2K, put it on my player, and be like, yeah, I beat John Cena for it. Yeah, I don't know, that belt, I ain't really feeling it. I mean, I could see they were trying to go for his old U.S. title spinner belt look with some other stuff. And I appreciate the little details. They were like, yeah, this is for all his championship run. That's nice. But the belt still look kind of dookie doop. Sorry.
Yeah, no.
You almost got to get a statue or something for that man. You can't get that man no belt.
Yeah, he definitely need a statue.
A John Cena building or something. You walk on like some piano keys. They do 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 do. Like this.
Mm-hmm. He definitely needs. John Cena needs his own spot. Fine. If you could name, we're gonna name 5 people off the top of our heads. We're just gonna go all back to back. We're not gonna go in order, but like if you think of somebody, just shout it out. If there was like, say Vince McMahon owns Disney, like or Disney owns WWE, and they do like a whole little amusement park thing, and they got 5 spots for each individual wrestler. Who's getting the spot?
John Cena, The Rock.
The Rock getting one. Stone Cold got to get one.
Stone Cold's gonna get one. I got 2 more. Triple H.
Yeah, Triple H got to get one.
And I'm gonna leave that 5th spot for the Tribal Chief.
Yeah, Roman ain't getting one. I'll probably give it to Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan probably win one over Hulk Hogan. Look, Vince McMahon don't care.
I mean, you got a boy. But
Vince McMahon ain't gonna care at all.
Dang, man, you ain't gonna take a ride on the Superman punch ride? Like, I don't know what to call it.
Nah, he ain't there yet.
The tribal ride.
Nah, he not there yet. He gotta wait till he retired before you get a ride.
Tribal coaster.
Nah, if anything, he'll get a
Roman coaster.
Nah, he'll get a what's the thing called? He'll get like a concession stand food. You get like, oh, you want the big dog? It's like this long hot dog. Like it's like
you know what? All right, I got
Devin, I got 10 big dogs in my hand.
Chill out.
See, I wasn't even trying to make it like that. I wasn't even trying to see.
It's too late. I hope nobody make a photo out of that. I'm gonna just disappear for like 5 weeks.
Well, let's get away from John. Matter of fact, let's go. I was gonna say let's get away from John Cena, but we have to go a little bit closer because you brought up a really good point. Theory walked up to John Cena and just tortured him verbally for a minute and a half. Just walked up to him. Yeah, I'm the real deal. Who are you? You ain't nothing but a washed up has-been. You still wearing jorts and it's been 20 years. Look at you. And I ain't done with you. Where you going, John? Come back. Bring that ass back here. I got more to say, John. Like it was, he didn't say that, but it was just torturing this man verbally.
I thought
what was your thoughts on John Cena not doing anything though? Is this just being dragged on for a later date, or do you think this is just something where they just had to acknowledge and we just ignore it?
John Cena not having nothing to say was perfect because I feel like he really didn't have anything to say. He was the person that was supposed to receive this on this day, and receive it he did. A fiery package of flaming shots thrown at the leader of the C Nation. And I was just sitting there just enjoying all of it. I was like, get him, Theory, get him. You know, all that stuff, man. And yeah, I mean, John Cena, like I said before, you know, John Cena, he was that big dog sitting up there, woo, 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 you know, coming out there talking about people, calling people stupid, making all these raps and stuff. He was that guy at one point too. And now, 20 years later, the table has turned around. And now Theory is that upcoming dog that's barking at the big dog now. And that's just life. That's evolution. It is not a mystery.
All right, here's where I disagree with you on. Because not only did you, he did that to him. I can't believe he just walked up to him and did that to him right before John Cena's a hero, man. I just can't believe John Cena, everything that man has done. And then Theory came in the picture, man. See, man, not John Cena, Liv Morgan now. See, no, Theory, Liv Morgan, man. Now I gotta put this on you, man. Theory, Liv Morgan now, man. I gotta say this.
You keep saying that, but I literally still have my faith in Liv Morgan. It's just a little shaky. If she let me down this weekend, and it's raps, but I'm still in the corner.
Devin has like his faction. Devin's faction is Roman, Theory, and Liv Morgan. That's who he gonna ride for. But I have to look. I like what he did. I was just upset. I'm not upset John Cena ain't say nothing. I just want him to come back. So when this does happen again, John Cena's like, man, I've been waiting on this for a year and a half. I got something to say to you because you wasn't finna fry me like this. I want John Cena to come out with the hardest rap of 2021, 2022, 2023. I just want him to just verbally eviscerate Theory.
But see, I look at that like him not having to say nothing. As painful as I want to say it in terms of me trying to root for Theory in this, John Cena work can speak for itself. John Cena literally could just show this man his Wikipedia page and just walk away. Like, you know, like that's all he got to do. Bro, I got a season 2 of Peacemaker coming on. Ain't nobody thinking about you. You know, like, I mean, he can let his legacy speak.
I feel like John Cena after every argument, he just flies. Man, I got some Make-A-Wish to do. And just flies away. Like, he's like one of those superheroes. Like, man, I got a Make-A-Wish kid to like go take care of. Like, just fly away. Like,
he probably do, man.
And I say that is not as a joke, but because he is the number one leader, the leader of Make-A-Wish, of the Make-A-Wish Foundation. He gives out the most. He's the number one celebrity, and still is for like 10 years. He flies away. So I'm sorry, Devin. I didn't mean to interrupt you.
No, you good. It was true. You're right. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Like, John Cena is just at a whole nother level. Like, there is way down there. That's why you gotta bark so loud, because John Cena's so far up there. Well, that's just how it is, though. Everybody gotta start down there. When John Cena shook Undertaker's hand after his debut match, he was nowhere near the level or prestige that he is to this day. Everybody gotta start somewhere.
I'm glad you said that, because Logan Paul. What? I'm sorry. It just I read that so wrong. But it says, because the headline says Logan Paul signs a multi-year contract with WWE. And then the next sentence, Logan Paul will compete at multiple WWE events. Oh, per year. Okay, perfect. So it says YouTube celebrity and boxing superstar Logan Paul is officially under contract with the WWE. He announced it on Twitter and Instagram, said just signed with the WWE. And it's a picture of him all happy with Stephanie, Triple H doing the NXT pose where he points at the wrestler all swole like. Devin, your thoughts on, and it looks like, hold on, before we get your thoughts on this, it's a multi-year deal. It's multiple events per year, and it's an undisclosed amount, but it's a number of pay-per-views across 2022 and 2023. This man is getting pay-per-view money. Devin, you just think about that. You know, your Raw and SmackDown money is really good. Them pay-per-view money, that pay-per-view, you play my GM. You know what it is. So, Devin, your thoughts on this Logan Paul signing?
Man, I be dominating my gym. What you talking about? But yeah, Logan Paul signing on that deal. I'm not gonna crap on it just because I feel that we'll see him multiple times, meaning that he gonna definitely have to he put on a good showing at WrestleMania, like not gonna lie. And doing this is more of a he gonna sharpen up even more. Like that's the thing. Like as great as he was for that match, it's gonna be even better. You would hope. And I mean, it's a real changing of the guard in a way. Because I mean, look at it. Like WWE is going for more or less just star power all the way, no matter where it comes from. Like, you know. And I would prefer that they would grow their own star power. But if they're looking, I look at it like this. From a business standpoint, I get it. It's a great thing that you're going to do in terms of you trying to reach different audiences and things like that. Things like headlines like that, that'll snatch people like Logan Paul, WWE, like who, you know, follows him or more probably follow him to WWE and just be like, let me see what he's doing. But on the other side of that, it's just it makes it look like you don't necessarily have to dedicate your entire life to wanting to be in the WWE, to be in the WWE. Like you could just be this big name in another avenue, and that avenue just happens to cross over there because you have that star power, you got that notoriety where you could step in there and they would, you know, be willing to take a chance on you. And like I said, I'm leaning more towards, I understand it from a business standpoint, where, like I said, it's price him to be on multiple events. He's gonna obviously have to, you know, get even better at what he's doing in there, and I feel that he will. And we'll see how it goes. I'm iffy on it, but I'm not crapping on it yet.
I got you right here. SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. SummerSlam, Royal Rumble, WrestleMania. Gone.
Big fours, man. You're right.
And that's really big money. And now I would crap on this as well, but he had a really good outing at WrestleMania. He right now, since we are a podcast, we look at podcast numbers, and Logan Paul's podcast is number one over almost everybody. In just basic podcasting, Logan Paul has over millions of people per episode at least. Like, that's ridiculous. Becky Lynch was on it at a point in time. Wrestlers are on it now. So now that he has this deal with WWE, he's going to have wrestlers on the podcast. They're going to interview each other now. More exposure for WWE. As soon as Logan Paul wrestle, his audience is going to come to the WWE, like you said. So looking at that, it's all a win-win-win. But yeah, you would wish somebody homegrown was there. I wish Carmelo Hayes was up there. You know, I wish seeing somebody like a Bron Breakker was in that position to where if Logan Paul didn't have to be on the card, okay, we got Bron Breakker. I just imagine that Logan Paul can't make it. Oh, we got to call up Bron Breakker. Crap, man. Jesus Christ. Like that's just like a chore. Like, oh, Logan, you ain't coming. Where's Ricochet? Ricochet. Omos is waiting for you.
You just sitting there.
He just sitting there. And Ricochet like, come on, man, not in front of Samantha. Like, you know, not in front of WWE, do this. But just looking at how this is playing out, not a problem, no problem with it whatsoever. It's just weird. It's just a weird contract to put on a celebrity. Devin, before we get into the main event of what we're talking about of the show today, there's a bit of news that I missed that I had just seen, and I just thought I'd bring it up real fast. You don't have to say anything about it. If you do, I'll leave it open for you. But It says Dana Brooke just had a bad car accident. It says she's recovering. It said on Twitter, she said she missed the Raw because she's doing good, but she just got into a really bad car accident. And she said she'll be back in no time. Thanks for the love and support. So, yeah, from the Heel Turn podcast, we just want to wish all the love and support to Dana Brooke. We want to see that NXT title back soon. Well, NXT title, we want to see the champion soon. I said that wrong. And Devin didn't even correct me. He just like,
well, no, I thought you were going somewhere else with it. I was like, I'll just let him finish that out. But no, same here. I mean, just wishing her recover, glad she's okay, and hope she be back on Monday Night Raw.
Yeah, same. Definitely agree. Now let's get into the huge question I have for you, Devin. So huge that this is gonna take over the dream match. This is the final topic of the day. Who had the better heel turn, Edge or Christian?
Better heel turn between
Actually,
Edge.
let me turn my camera a little bit and let me ask you this again, Devin. Who had the better heel turn, Edge or Christian?
Dang, yeah, they finna holler at me. I'm gonna actually go with Edge here with the heel turn. I'm gonna say Edge because at the time he did it, he ran his good old baby face run until he met a one AJ Styles, and obviously you got two baby faces. Somebody has to have an edge, no pun intended. And you look at Edge's heel turn, he turned, and not only that, but he turned multiple people with him as well. Damian Priest, Rhea Ripley, I felt like Triple H again. Finn Balor. And I mean, I know they just kicked old boy out the group. I understand all that, but let's look at that. Look at that heel turn. He turned from a face to a heel to turn another group heel to turn him face. I mean, how you make good people bad and turn on you? You know what I mean? And granted, I'm not sure where they're going, but I look at his heel turn as just it wasn't just affecting him. That's why I'm going to pick it. I'm going to pick his heel turn because it affected multiple people, changing Rhea Ripley's course in the women's division. We haven't necessarily seen it really affect Damian Priest's position in the men's division, but it all remains to be seen. And my point will still stand that while he had a heel turn, he was able to spread his heel turn.
So what you're saying is when he was on that chair, when his head was resting on that chair about to get concertoed, he looked up at Damian Priest about to hit him with the chair, and Edge was like, he thought to himself, damn, I did a really good job here. I'm just too good at my job. I just had to turn. I turned them too crazy.
Exactly. I mean, just look, I know you're trying to clown me, but that's exactly what happened. When your heel turn so good, you make everybody else, man, shoot, Edge bad. I want to be just like Edge, man. So forget all this good guy stuff. I'm not a good guy. I'm a bad guy. Just. And it was like I said, for him to go against certain. Well, it was only AJ and Finn Balor at the time. He had to turn because. Just can't do that type. You can't do no face and face. Like nobody knows who to cheer for.
I say it was Christian. The reason why I'm going with Christian is because look, he waited a year. This man waited a whole year. He was riding this man's coattails, and as soon as the cup ran dry, he turned on Jungle Boy. Not only did he turn on Jungle Boy, he said the most despicable stuff to this man. You heard what he said about his father. He talking about his mom. Called me. And let me look, with all due respect, I ain't gonna say it. I'm gonna leave it alone. I'm gonna leave it alone. Christian also just says bad things about Jungle Boy's father, disrespected the mom, he said, enjoy your early retirement at 25, kid, because I'm finna do that to you. The only reason why people like Detroit is because it's getting close. It's close to Canada. This man is just trash talking. He just, hey, bro, give me the mic. All I need is like 10 minutes. I got y'all. Well, this is a new and improved Christian. A Christian we haven't seen in a minute, probably since 2009. You know, not even 2009. I probably got to go further than that. I'm looking at golden pyro Christian. No, not even that. I probably got to go farther than that. I got to go to the old theme music Christian with the faces Christian. Yeah. I'll tell you, I got to go. Yeah, I got to go with him and what was that man name? His bodyguard, Tomko. Yeah. Yeah, exactly. We got to go back to that Christian. This is a new and improved Christian we are seeing, and I'm loving it. This man is straight heat magnet. I'm loving it. Edge, look, I ain't gonna lie to you. There was sometimes Edge was talking, and I'm just looking at the TV, and I'm like, bro, what are you saying? I'm like, what are you talking about? It's interesting. I'm glued to what he's saying, but I have no idea what this man is talking about. At least Christian's just like, look, Jungle Boy. Like, he's just like, look, just give me 10 minutes and I'll just hurt this man's feelings. Edge is just like, you know what's crazy about the universe and the stars? I want to kill you. What? Like, time out. Wait, what are you talking about? Like, where is this coming from? So I say Christian had the better heel turn. He had, and I'm not saying that because I'm a AEW reviewer. That came out this morning. Check that out. But I'm saying that because I'm a realist. And we see where Edge at now. And you talking about Edge, and you talking about Edge converting people and stuff. Christian converted Jungle Boy. Everybody, as soon as we went on Twitter, hey, was that Kane? Is that Kane? Republican Kane? Is that? No, it was Luchasaurus wearing all black mask. He had his opponent terrified. Granted, it was a jobber, but we don't care. Christian turned that man. He's his daddy. Christian is his daddy. And that's how they playing it. Christian out here turning people too.
So if we really looking at it like, oh, I forgot. My breath, I guess, just travels through the sound wave. So let me stand back a bit, you know. So I'll stand back. There's a hot take coming through. No, just kidding. Not today, though. But, I mean, if you talking how many people turn, I mean, look, you only turn really just Luchasaurus. I mean, you know, Edge, you know, it's all right. He kind of turned like 3 people, but, I mean, who's counting, right? You know?
He said, look, I'm sorry. This has to be acknowledged. Edge turned the most easily manipulated people. Edge, look, when we think about it. All right, hey, Damian Priest, be on my team. Okay. No, okay. Rhea Ripley, you want to be on my
like, you said like they was just backstage, like head down, leaning on the wall, like I guess I ain't doing nothing.
It's exactly what happened. Well, instead, Rhea kind of was like, "Liv, I'm sick of you, man. Get out my face." Edge was like, "What up, Rhea? Hey, what's good?" And then they just met up with each other.
Everybody already on the tip, and he just literally just said, "Hey, take that leap and push."
But listen, it took Finn Balor 1 week. He just walked up to them, man. Y'all don't need this. You're right, Finn. You damn right, Finn.
That is how he delivers it though. Like
I'm telling you, Finn Balor easily within 2 seconds. Man, y'all don't need him. You right, man.
Let's look at it this way. We actually had you on here. He was Edge. He just a bully. He Liv Morgan tapping out. He down there too. I mean, look. All I'm saying is, Christian's heel turn, is it vicious? Yes. But I'm looking at the radius of the heel turn. We looking at how far that heel turn spread out. I mean, you could say they was easily to turn or whatever, but they turned at the end of the day. So, and however WWE wants to take those avenues, that's on them. If they want to let this fumble, that's on them. But he could have possibly been able to shift the women's division, maybe the mid-card division. And I won't put that on his heel turn. That's on everything that follows after that. I'm looking at the picture that was drawn from his heel turn, just him. It was just him. He didn't have to sit up there and wait a whole year to figure out what he really want to do. Christian out here Edge was out there doing what he needed to do. He challenging for world championships. Christian out here just following the money, which I understand that. But if I'm looking at motivations, I don't really.
I'm looking at motivations. Christian motivation. I want money.
I mean, how much more money is he gonna get though?
How much money is he gonna get? He's proving it right now.
I mean,
here,
but it's Christian though.
Let me tell you some long-term storytelling. Let me tell you some long. I got you with some. I'll hit you with some long-term storytelling. He over here with Jungle Boy. Jungle Boy thinking like, you know what? I think I could fight by myself. Christian like, okay, sure, go ahead, fight by yourself, okay. Jungle Boy kept losing. Every time he lose, shoot, man, I can't win by myself. I don't know what I'm doing, man. That's stupid. Christian, already what months in advance. Jungle Boy, you don't sound like a sore loser. You sound like a loser. You're a loser, Jungle Boy. Now let's go fix yourselves and let's get this together. Every match they had that wasn't a tag team match, every match that Jungle Boy was fighting in was losing. L. And Christian had to sit there and watch. He like, man, this dude trash. What am I sitting here doing? Man, let me stab this man in the back. Unprettier. That's what I like. I'm going to still call it the unprettier. Unprettier on Jungle Boy. Why'd you do it? He eliminated me from a battle royal a year ago. Not only that, I had to ride this man's coattails because he's really good, but he wanted to fight by himself. But he can't do that because he sucks. I'm here. I'm not here because CM Punk. Oh, well, I want to create a new wrestling world for a whole wrestling, community. And then you got Daniel Bryan. Well, I want to kick people's heads in. No, y'all want to do all that? No, that sounds like work. I'm trying to get money, man. I'm Christian Cage. Y'all over here doing TLC matches that he's the. What did he say? He said, I make moments that they make pay-per-views on, that they make pay-per-views about.
It's funny that you say that because you make it seem like Edge won in them matches as well. I didn't see Christian up there spearing Jeff Hardy. That was Edge. That was a rated R superstar. So, look, all I'm saying is Edge out there actually putting in some work, doing some stuff. Christian out here just riding below people, holding on to their shoulder. Let's see how far you go. Oh, you're a loser. Go. That sounds like a leech to me. Edge wasn't no leech. People was leeching on Edge. They follow Edge. Christian,
they don't follow Edge.
Well, not anymore, but they did. We talking about the heel turn. That's what I'm saying. We talking about a heel turn in an Impact, right?
All right, so take it all the way back to Edge's heel turn. The AJ was AJ Styles the first one where he was like, you need to be like, second fiddle to Omos and this, that, and the other.
Yes. Right before WrestleMania.
And then he concerto AJ Styles. What was the point of that? What was the point of Edge doing that?
Because he wanted to bring out AJ Styles, the phenomenal. He didn't want the AJ Styles that's been rocking with Omos just doing whatever. He knew what he could get out of AJ. He already knew. That's the manipulator right there. He already knew, and he was confident enough in his abilities that he knew he could take on the best of AJ, and that's what he wanted to bring out of that man.
And he didn't. All he did was this: beat AJ. That was it. And we haven't seen AJ in a grip since Finn Balor left him and took over Edge's squad. AJ Styles, actually, we seen him in the Battle Royal just recently. But you look at that AJ Styles. AJ Styles hasn't done nothing. The storyline with Edge was just to turn him heel and just to have a decent match. All of that meant nothing. You see what I did there?
I see what you did.
You see what I did there? You like what I did there?
I see exactly what I got. I'm still sticking with Edge's heel turn being the better heel turn around her. Just because Christian just want a little bit more money in his pocket.
And he's honest.
I mean, you acting like Edge ain't been honest either.
Honestly, well, I wish I knew what he was talking about so I could see if he was lying or not.
You know what? Just because Edge ain't up there talking about people dying and stuff, don't.
He ain't got to talk about people dying. He changing people too. He was like, not only am I going to talk about your family, I'm going to have my lightweight over here beat you up, man. Man, what am I even doing talking? He Tupac, man. I don't even know why I'm still on this track, man. I'm going to have my little dudes get y'all, man. I'm telling y'all. Devin, is there...
That was a funny one.
Is there anything you want to say before we close this show up?
Yes, I do. Ladies and gentlemen, I see. Look at it. He already crying because he already know I got a dub coming my way, and he can't get out the way. It's all good. I'm gonna lower my pitch for this one, because Money in the Bank this Saturday. I got a lot at stake going on. The Morgan, my intro, my identity here is on the line. You know what? That's not even my identity. I don't need no music. I'm Tommaso Ciampa. I'll come out and still get a reaction out of y'all, man. Quit playing. Y'all already know. My back may be against the wall, but I mean, what's new? We used to it. We used to that pressure. Isaiah, he want to take the easy route. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen. Izzy takes the easy route. I take the bumpy road. I take the road that's less taken because that makes it even more impressive when I come out unscathed. And they want to Devin, how you do that? How you get through all that? And I'd be like, I don't know what to tell you because I'm me. I'm me. As somebody says, and I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not worried about anything come Saturday because come Saturday, it's going to be popping. I'm going to be winning. I'm going to be on top like I've always been. And it's going to never change. So don't even think about it. Because Isaiah, your time is up. And my time is now. And yeah, I quoted John Cena. What he going to do? He ain't going to come to Hammond and see me. So I'm going to put on my foot on my skin up. But all jabs and things aside, I'm going to hand it over to my partner, man, who's going to lose this Saturday. And there's nothing he can do about it. Isaiah Jackson Jr.
Oh, my bad.
Keep it up.
Oh, man. Man.
One of these days when I'm speaking, this man gonna be front center in attention. He ain't gonna be able to nod out. He ain't gonna be able to play with his fingers. None of that stuff. He probably over there ordering his pizza and all that. He gonna be listening one day. It's all good. I see why Roman be choking people out. All that just for somebody to acknowledge you, man. It's just crazy.
Man, you seen that? You seen that tweet? It was like somebody holding this one dude back, and it was like this that video of Roman because when he saw Daniel Bryan.
Didn't I tell you not to show your face around? That was funny. That got a chuckle out of me.
Yeah, that was hilarious. That was hilarious. But we will be here. This will be played on Wild 110. Shout out Wild 110. We love you guys so much. Thank you so much, YouTube, for those that are watching. We'll be on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, and SoundCloud. Thank you so much for listening. And as always, we'll see you guys next time.